And a high school in Kansas City is facing criticism after naming a transgender student this year's homecoming queen. Tristan Young bested 4 other biological female students for the title. This is the second time Oak Park High School in Kansas City has named a transgender student as homecoming queen.
Boy, you know, every day I wake up, and this is going to be a joke, by the way, every day I wake up, I'm willing to give society another chance to prove to me that common sense still exists in some way, shape or form, right? As much as I say in my videos, I want to leave, get me off this planet, I'll see you all on Mars. Point still does remain, but most of the time I'm willing to give society a chance. I think we all are at this point. It's not a big demand. We're not asking to be billionaires. We're not asking for superpowers. Well, some of you maybe. Most of us just want some normality to return, some fairness under the umbrella of common sense. However, every time we do wake up, society slaps us in the face and says, well, that demand, my friend, nah, it's too big. Forget about it. Or I've come up with another theory. Maybe this just all is Truman Show and all of you are laughing at me across the world. You're laughing at how I react to these things. Can we end the show now? Joke's over. And that's how far my comedy stretches with this stuff. We have a very interesting and trendy story, some may say, coming out of Missouri, where a high school has decided to name a transgender person, a man identifying as a woman, for the second time, homecoming queen. So a competition that is historically and traditionally for women is now open to men. It's 2023. You mustn't forget that. But this is definitely heading in the right direction. And as I said, this isn't the first time this high school has done this. I believe they also did it in 2015. So maybe, you know, they were ahead of the current times. But as you can see on your screen right now, this is the current homecoming queen being crowned with all the women and girls clapping, cheering and laughing. And I'm going to talk about that in a bit. But firstly, we're going to be taking a look at this Daily Mail article that gives some context surrounding the situation as usual. But before we do, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video, helps it get pushed out in the algorithm. If you're new, we're on the road to 60k, huge number, so if you could, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload of me reacting to the madness, like today. Missouri high school faces a backlash after crowning a transgender student homecoming queen for the second time. Senior 17 says winning is so much deeper than just surface level. Tristan Young, 17, was voted the homecoming queen at Oak Park High School in Kansas City, Missouri, following in the steps of Landon Patterson, a transgender who took the title in 2015. Another reminder to all girls that men make the best women. Riley Gaines reacted to this on X, criticizing Young's crowning. Riley Gaines is a former college swimmer against transgender women competing with biologically women on sports. I wonder if a female will win homecoming king or if it's understood that both of these spots are reserved for males, she added. The advocate also retweeted a comment, I'm sure it would be just fine if a girl was crowned homecoming king. Reactions under the school's social media post were divided, with some coming to Young's defense and congratulating him. We are so proud of you, Tristan. You are a stunning young woman who is going to change the world and you deserve this win, one wrote. And yes, if grown women really find it necessary to spread hate and bully kids like this, then maybe boys do make the best girls, another posted on Facebook. And that's why I said at the beginning, this has to be Truman Show, because I simply refuse to believe people out there think along those lines. That is very concerning, but you heard it from these people. If women and girls don't like this decision, then apparently it's bullying, and you're spreading hate. Simply having a different opinion is now mean and hateful. What else is new? Being nominated and then becoming queen is so much deeper than just surface level, Young wrote on Instagram. I have had a very difficult high school journey, but having the support of my friends, family and Oak Park has helped tremendously. I truly don't know where I would be without it, the crowned queen wrote. The crowned queen wrote. Can't believe I'm saying those words, really I can't. Tonight I stood on a field with 4 other amazing women who are just as deserving of this honor as I am. Okay. I couldn't have asked for a better experience with these women, he added. School officials stressed, however, that Young was voted by his fellow students in the competition. Our students voted for this year's king and queen. The role of the school and /or district is to honor students' voice and decisions, Susan Highland, a spokesperson for the district, said in a statement to NBC News. So yeah, apparently the students themselves voted for this male identifying as a woman to be homecoming queen. I'll say on that, you know, I just hope none of them are studying science, otherwise we are in for a very rough ride in a few years. But I'll take it with a pinch of salt, because as we know, a lot of these places do like It's a virtue signal. There are obviously multiple issues with this, right? We don't have to sit here and discuss them all, but I'll say firstly, when you allow a boy, a male identifying as a woman to compete against other women regardless of the competition, you know, if it's sports, homecoming, snakes and ladders, it doesn't matter what it is, when you allow it to happen, you are reinforcing the idea that up is down and left is right. You are reinforcing to that person their feelings and their individual truth ahead of the actual truth, and at the expense of everybody else involved, regardless if they know it or not. We validate how somebody feels in the moment for the short term because people think it's cool, it's trendy. And then we have the women and girls, as you saw, clapping and cheering, smiling for this individual winning homecoming queen. They think it's stunning and brave, but this is the point I wanted to make earlier. Okay, if you sat down these people and said, do you think today the patriarchy is still oppressing women? What do you think they would say? Of course it is. You know, women aren't getting the recognition they deserve. They deserve a lot more. Women aren't getting the same pay, etc., etc. But then as soon as a man says, you know what, today I'm a woman, and they come into a sport, homecoming, whatever it is, and they win the competition, then it's applause all around. They are also further reinforcing what they don't like about society. And then in the same sentence, these liberal progressive women and girls will say we stand up for women. You know, we stand up for women's rights. Yet, again with this, they push for something that is actually negatively affecting women. I don't understand how they don't see that. I find it so bizarre. Women and girls will stand there, smile, clap and laugh after they've lost to a dude identifying as a woman. It makes no sense to me. And yeah, you could say, well, they might face consequences if they speak out, especially in school. But at some point, the women and girls who aren't okay with this, there may be some there, but at some point, you're going to have to say enough is enough. No, we're not going to compete any longer, and walk away. That's how things change. I guess it just proves how far the liberal woke mindset has gone now. And if you speak out against this, you are now labeled mean, hateful, and all the other buzzwords, because apparently having a different view on the world, which is based in truth, is not the right thing to do. You shouldn't be doing that. How dare you say something that goes against this world today? But I'm going to end up going in circles, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your thoughts down below on this situation. What are your opinions on this Missouri high school naming a male homecoming queen? I would like to know. If you're asking why I changed the camera angle, by the way, it's because of the sunlight is really affecting the videos, and I care quite a bit about the quality of the content, so I've changed the camera angle. It's funny I say that, isn't it? Because the sun is still affecting it. So soon we will fix that. I'm gonna have to put blinds shutting out the sun, whatever I have to do. But if you have enjoyed, see, look, the sun's coming out. But if you have enjoyed, please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video. But if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I've been waiting to include that at the end of the video as soon as I mention Trumish. Peace.